Now, people have been asking me for some defense for Madden 22 Next Gen because it's very hard to run defense. However, with my strategies and tips that I show you guys, you'll be able to compete in the game. Now, I'm ranked 4 in regs, playing nothing but the top 100. I don't even remember the last time I didn't play someone in the top 100, bro, because I always check and compare stats. And all I'm playing is, I've never played so many hard games in my life consistently. Before, when I would play regs and I'd do the gameplays, bro, I would barely play someone in the top 100. And now that I'm in the top 100, rank 4 right now, all I'm playing is top 100. And I'm telling you guys, it is crazy. So what I show you here is going to help you tremendously. Now, this isn't going to be my full defensive scheme. That's going to be in the member section. If you want to become a member, you can join. I'll drop the whole full defensive scheme, because what you want to do in Madden 22, you don't want to run the same defensive play over and over. However, sometimes I do that because I get that tunnel where I feel like I can stop certain routes against a certain formation. So I get that tunneling, but technically you don't want to do that this year, okay? Because defense is so bad, you're going to have to give your opponent different looks. You know what I'm saying? So nickel 3-3-5 out of the multiple defense playbook. Now, at the beginning of the game, when they allow you to select your strategies, right? I always select either inside run or outside run, because the formation already is weak, so I need that extra little boost that the game gives you. Now, make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe, share the video. Most important factor is if you share the video, it helps tremendously. Become a member, subscribe, noties, all that stuff. Now, let's talk about personnel right off the rip, okay? Personnel, you're going to come down here. You're going to make sure that your pass rushers are good. So Campbell, obviously, right in, good one. We got B. Williams, who's probably going to be our best as far as DT goes. And then over here, we have D. Wolf, who's not the best. He doesn't even have the best block shedding out of the position that can fill that. We have Houston, who has higher block shedding by like a lot. Probably better speed because he's a linebacker. So we want him in this position because he's got high block shedding. That's what we need. And then we're going to take our linebackers out and we're going to put safeties. Now, what you want to do, if you don't know, if you're already being confused, right? Because you can take out these 3 linebackers. You want to come to your depth chart. All right, come to depth chart under coaching, depth chart. And then you pull the right trigger, go down to free safety or strong safety, free safety. Let's look at our speed. We have Elliott, who's already back there. We have Richards, and then we have B. Stevens. This guy is going to be the guy that I want to use her because I can't use her a cornerback. And then we got Clark at 88. We have Harris, which is a cornerback at 92. We have an 88 Warrior, which is a strong safety. So we want our 2 best safeties in the lineup, and then we'll probably have to use either a linebacker, because I want to say, bro, in all honesty, I want to say Queen is an 89 speed. Okay, so we may have to just utilize Queen because of the speed. We also have Owe, who's fast as well, his acceleration, but Queen's a lot better. So coming back to the safeties, we're going to go ahead and put Stevens as our user, and then we'll go ahead and put, got an 88 speed safety. The one with the best acceleration would probably be, because that guy's got 90 and this guy has 91. So, well, no, actually that's a cornerback. All right, so let's just put a safety. Okay, so you want to put your best safeties. Let's stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead and just put B. Stevens here. Where is he? Right here. On the left side, we'll just go ahead and put another safety. Okay. We'll put Levine. And then over here, we'll put Queen. Okay, so Queen, we have safeties. And then on your corner right here, you want to make sure your fastest corners on this side. We do have Humphrey there, but we want to go ahead and put Westry. Westry's very fast on the outside. And then that'll probably move, what's the name, to the outside. Let's see. Yeah, they moved them to the outside. Okay, so that's what we want. This is the setup we want. Now, the name of the play, let me back out of this. Back out of this. The name of the play is going to be cover 3 sky drop. All right, this is what we're coming out with. And then we'll come out in just a vertical so I can show you guys the base setup for this play. Now, this is very, very important. You turn auto flip off. If I were you, I would turn auto flip off. They snapped the ball on me. Turn auto flip off for this defensive play because it's important, okay? So here's what you want to do. If your outside corners are fast enough, I think I left someone out that has ability on my defense. I don't know. I'll look into it more. But here's the base setup, okay? We're going to go ahead and base align, and then you can press if you want. You can press, and then you have to pay attention to this middle blue because zones are so bad. You have to pay attention to where this guy is. This is very important. The reason why is because your opponent can just put the tight end on a streak, and it's a touchdown. So this is what I do. I base align press, okay? Then I'll look at the offense, okay? And I'll be like, okay, it's trips. I'm gonna go ahead and shade underneath, and then I'll man up the tight end, and then I'll man up the Y route on a trips formation. So it look like this, 2 inside. I'll pinch the line in, crash them down, and put myself on a blitz like this, okay? So, and then I'll pass commit if I feel like it's gonna be a pass. So how do you pass commit? RB or R1, right stick up for pass commit. All right, and this is how we'll user it. Now, in my mind, because I don't have a lot of options once the ball is snapped, in my mind, I'm gonna be looking for the inside receiver, and that's who I user. So as he snaps the ball, I'm jetting straight for this route, okay? This is the route I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna follow it all the way until he makes a pass or makes a read. We keep flats. Now, if he sees that and he's hitting a corner route on like level cell with his tight end, you're gonna man up the running back, baseline press, man up the running back, shade over the top, okay? You're gonna shade over the top to keep the curl flat there, but we're gonna man up the running back because the table routes and out routes. And then we'll go ahead and man up Y again, okay? Now, if you're fast enough, you could change this guy back to a hard flat with the left stick if you have time. If not, don't worry about it. Just adapt according to what your opponent's running. So we can keep if we're gonna man up the running back, we're gonna keep a curl flat on the right side, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just watch this inside receiver again. I will never go a time where I don't man up that Y route because of that, of what happens in this game. The game is just horrible. Now, if your opponent starts cooking you with like X, right? Say he's cooking you with X, we could keep the right side of the field the same. You can shade underneath, hit the tight end, then man up the outside receiver, okay? And now your job, you bring the safety down into the box this way, okay? Because we have the tight end manned up. We don't really need to worry about nothing else. Put ourselves on a blitz, and now we can watch the left side of the field if the X receiver, which is the outside receiver, is giving you the trouble. Only problem with this is if that other receiver gets free or open, then it's gonna be too much for him to handle. You see how he's throwing away because this is the defense that I use. This is one play. This is one play that I use. And another way you can run it is you could just put clouds out there and bring your safety to the middle. However, you gotta be careful because it's so easy to split the seams in this game. I rarely go with using hook curls in this game as of right now. Right now, it's just not viable enough to use hook curls. Let me show you what I mean. I'm just gonna stick out here. I brought him to the middle, but I'm not gonna use the left side safeties. I mean, the receivers. Let's see if he makes that read. See how he has open routes? I mean, he's got that open route. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna shade underneath so that running back gets taken away. Remember, if you're gonna shade underneath, don't man up the running back. Man up A, unless the running back's running on an angle route, then you do it, okay? But for the most part, you don't, okay? So let's just go ahead and put this guy back on a hook curl. Shade underneath, okay, and then let's bring the safety to the middle. But like I said, if your opponent's smart, he knows to split the seams easily against you. He's not, this guy's not smart enough. Okay, so it's all good. But like I said, it can happen. So if you're in your cover 3 and this blue's on the left side, you better man up the tight end right off the rip, okay? And then shade underneath to take. You can even try to bring this guy down and then man up the Y route. This is the base setup for you, and you can even play sticks, wire, triangle, LB. That's going to help your zones a lot more too. Let's see if they actually play backwards. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna play sticks. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna watch that outside third on the right side of our screen. Don't forget, you can base align press too. Let's see what this outside third does on the right side. It kind of plays the same way. So I don't know if playing sticks. I know playing sticks in cover 4 is a lot better if you use sticks running cover 4, if that makes any sense. So this is the very first version of the defense that I'll run at the beginning of the game. Like I said, you could even pinch your linebackers and bring them in if you want. However, I don't really recommend that because you could get cooked, bro. Especially if you're not manning them up. You gotta man them up. Get rid of the hook curls, and it's gonna be up to you to guard these routes, bro. Okay, that press. Okay, right there. You could get cooked if you press. So be careful. Maybe it's not a good idea to press. Maybe you do want to press. It's up to you. Like I said, in this game, you probably don't want to. You probably don't want to press. Okay, that's probably just bad advice from me to you guys. I rarely press unless like okay, I'll press in a tight formation. That's what I really mean. If it's a tight formation like gun tight flex, gun tight, wing tight, or whatever, I will press. I will baseline and press. But if you don't press, now I'm in position to make plays. And that's it. That's the first part, man. So stay tuned. The member section, the full breakdown of the 335 that I use, along with a blitz, man. a nice little format that I keep people contained and not able to roll out, I'm gonna drop that in the member section as well. Love you guys, man. Peace.